Alright, so this is going to be the first live commentary I've ever done on this channel. I'm doing everything in real time right now, which I mean, you guys are probably thinking, what is this kid talking about? This has been done on YouTube forever now. Look, this is a new thing to my channel. Alright, this is what we're working with right now. Alright, so yeah, yeah. With this type of video that I wanted to do, this game, not really going to be doing much. I just wanted to say a couple of things about it. Just say a couple of, because I could have easily made a video on Back for Blood saying what I like and dislike about it, but I think it would have been, I thought it would have been a lot easier to, I think it would have been a lot easier to just play the game and call out a lot of this stuff, because I mean, you're actually playing the game as opposed to like just getting gameplay from it. But you guys get what I'm saying. So yeah, just gonna be doing a couple levels, nothing too much. Also, I know the game has no audio right now. Yeah, no, it has no audio right now. I was having trouble with the game audio. It's like really static. So yeah, I'm gonna get that fixed soon enough. But for now, like I said, this is what we're working with. All right, so I'm just gonna do a couple levels. We're gonna do Trial of the Worm. Now this mode right here, Missed Potential. Missed Potential, this mode. I'm gonna play as Doc. You already know I like playing as females. Yeah. Missed Potential, this mode. You see, you got like the corruption modifiers right there. I think it would have been better. I'm gonna just choose these settings because this is what I always choose. I think it would have been better if they let you choose your own modifiers, like to modify a level any way you wanted, instead of like turning up the difficulty and stuff like that, like what this does. Like the corruption cards right here, I think it would have been better if it would have actually let you choose the corruption cards that you wanted. Like it would have been a sort of free mode to experiment with that, but that's not the type of mode it is. I mean, yeah, you have your modifiers you could put, but it chooses the corruption cards for you. I feel like that was a missed opportunity there. Yeah. Yeah, so corruption cards, alright. Now, think about this game. This has bugged me since it came out. It's like this game is like, I don't know, like this game looks very mid, like graphics wise. This game looks very mid graphics wise, especially compared to other Unreal Engine games. But I mean, I guess you can say that it's a cross-gen game. It was on Xbox One and Series X, next gen and last gen. So I guess it's because of that. But yeah, it's like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like it looks like, look at that. Like it. Yeah, it looks good, but compared to other. Compared to other Unreal games, yeah, it looks, yeah. It's like the fidelity is good, but this is a very boring game stylistically. Stylistically, it's very boring, and that's always bugged me. Like, it's like the lighting looks unfinished too. It's like it looks very unfinished, because some of these. Like the lighting on some of these props in the environment, like it doesn't even match everything else. Like you see this tree right here. Like why is it so light compared to everything else? And there's probably other examples that we probably won't see in this video, but yeah. I mean, it looks great. It looks decent for the most part. I mean, nothing really outstanding. Especially compared to anything else, because like there are a lot of games from like 10, 11 years ago that look better than some games released today. But Yeah. Um. Yes. Oh shit. Damn breaker. And you see, this is another thing I hate about this game, man. It's like they tried to fit so many mechanics into this, man. They tried to fit so many mechanics. Like, look at this. Whenever you're fighting the breaker, it has this battle royale looking ass, this battle royale looking ass storm, this Fortnite looking ass storm type of circle. Yeah, yeah, it's annoying, man. I don't know why they added this. It's like, what do you even get out of adding this, man? Like, what do you even get out of adding this? This doesn't even make any sense, man. Um, and just you see right there, like the whole art style, like I said, the art style is just, I don't know, man. Like, I really do not like the look they went with the written, as they like to call it, because they tried to be original with their shit. It's like, dude, just call them survivors and zombies, man. Just call them survivors and zombies, man. Like, you don't got to do all that. I promise you, nobody would have criticized that. Not only because it's like it doesn't really matter in the first place, but because this game, there's a lot more pressing matters to be criticizing with this game. But yeah, yeah, like look at them, like it, like look at that, man. Like the whole, like the style they went with, man. Like it really doesn't, just it really doesn't, man. It really doesn't. Like I'm really not feeling it. Um, I remember someone even said it looks like Fortnite, and you know what? It kind of does. Like if Fortnite Save the World was like if Fortnite had a more realistic art style, in Save the World, like this is definitely what it would have looked like. Uh, but yeah, like I was saying, the mechanics they tried to add way too much into them. Like you see the little status effects down there, um, next to my health bar. That's that's a good example of what I mean. Cause, dude, I've been playing this game since release date. Like, I've been following this game since like mid 2020, summer of 2020, when all there was to this game was motion capture. Was the damn motion capture footage, right? I've been playing this since release, and I still have no idea what any of this shit means. I still have no idea what any of this shit means. I still have no idea what none of this means, man. Those two status effects down there, I think the second one means that I can like run faster or something like that. But as for these other ones, man, I have no idea. I have no idea what any of this means, and the game does a horrible job at explaining it. So, yeah, yeah, just does a horrible job at explaining it, man. It's like one of the reasons why Left 4 Dead was so good is because it was simple. It was simple. It was a very seamless game. But this, like, it just have all these mechanics. Like, it's too much, man. Now, the one thing I will say that I can defend it on is the card system. Is the card system. You see the card system right here? I've you'll hear a lot of people say that the card system was super overcomplicated, and it's like, dude, it wasn't. It wasn't even that. It literally wasn't that fucking complicated. It literally was not that fucking complicated. So, I've never understood where people were coming from with that. I mean, it's a little complicated whenever you like first play the game, but once you get it, it's like, dude, it's not complicated at all. It's not even that hard to learn it in the first place. So, uh, I don't even understand that criticism. I can definitely defend the game on that. Um, uh, yeah, can definitely defend the game on that because it's not even that complicated. You know, like that's something that people just like I feel like it's a lot of things with this game. Like it's a lot of things where and I'm gonna go into Act One here to discuss some other stuff that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, it's a lot of things when it comes to this game where it's like it has valid criticism 1 minute, but then the next minute it's like people are just talking out of their ass and trying to make the game they're just talking out their ass trying to make the game look worse. But yeah, stuff like what is it? Stuff like, oh, these graphics look like PS2. It's like, man, like you're just saying shit, man. Now this right here, yeah, the dialogue in this game. Now see, I like that little moment right there. See, it's like they had a good thing going with this intro here, but then the game just completely falls apart in terms of writing. Like, this has got to be the first game where I've had to pause the game and like honestly question how the developers even found this funny, because there are a lot of lines like that in the game where like it's the first game that's actually made me cringe at how bad a line was. That is really saying something. That is really saying something. Like, you see this here? Like, the dialogue here is decent. Like, it's decent. Yeah, it's decent. Too bad the damn game just falls apart from here, man. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with the writing in some areas. It's like the characters, and you'll see this in a moment, it's like the characters that try to make jokes for everything. Like, look at that. They're so scared one minute, but then the next minute it's like they're just making jokes. And you're about to see that. Like, they're always making jokes. And it's like, I wouldn't have a problem with it if it was like Dead Island 2, kind of. And I know someone's going to say, like, oh, Left 4 Dead 2 is the same way. Left 4 Dead 2 is not the same way. Left 4 Dead 2, it had a good balance between the, the comedy and the seriousness. Back 4 Blood doesn't. It doesn't. And Dead Island 2, I can give that game a pass, honestly, because that game has some good jokes. Like, I'll admit, I didn't like the tone, how it was going for, the Marvel, Disney type of tone, that just happened type of humor. But I'll give Dead Island 2 some credit. That game had some funny jokes, at least. That game had some funny, clever jokes, at least. But this game, Back 4 Blood, it doesn't. Like, I can count on like a hand how many good lines this game has. And yeah, you're about to see it right here, man. Look at this shit. Look at this. God, I love Mondays. It's like, dude, it's like, man, like, that wasn't even funny. That wasn't even funny. That wasn't even funny, man. Like, a lot of the lines, it's like, man. Now, see, this part right here was actually kind of funny. This part where he throws the gun right there, that was actually kind of funny. If the game had more shit like that, instead of like trying to make a joke every fucking second, like, it's would have been better. Probably would have been better. But yeah, overall, this intro, it doesn't really. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really have anything on Left 4 Dead's intro. I mean, Left 4 Dead's intro explained the mechanics, all of that. Meanwhile, here it's like that's the thing. Like, it's like the special infected don't have any actual mechanics in this game. It's like, you shoot the bubbles, you shoot the big you just shoot the big glowing bubbles. Just the usual stuff. Just the usual stuff. Oh shit, the mist. See, I like this corruption card. This makes the game look a lot better. Makes the atmosphere a lot better. But yeah. Yeah, see this? Yeah, see, this is good. Like, the dialogue here is decent. And see, that's what sucks, is like the first act of this game, this level Resurgence, it's like they had something good going here. But then, like I said, the rest of the game, it's like it just completely falls apart. And it just it just falls apart for like the rest of the game. And I was hoping that with the DLCs switch it up a little bit, make it a little bit more serious. But no, the DLCs is the exact same way. Is the exact same way. You have a serious moment here and there, but it's like, man, and like the ending, and like this, like it just ruins the entire game because like the ending, not the Act 4 ending. I'm talking about the Act 6 ending, the DLC ending. That's the real ending. It just ruins the entire ending because it's like yeah, you see all the survivors and stuff. They're like it tries to be emotional and stuff, and it tries to be deep, and it's like yeah, but it's like the ending would have hit so much harder. Like they had a good thing going, but it's like the ending would have hit so much harder if the characters were actually well written. You ever played a game like that where it's like they had a good idea with like they had a good idea with the ending and shit, or like a story in general, but like the ending would have hit so much harder if it was actually well written. That's this game. Like if they would have actually went in depth with these characters, and they would have actually, like if they would have actually if they would have actually displayed them in a better way instead of just telling jokes all the time, then the ending would have hit harder. But unfortunately, that's just how it played out. And I really hope that they're Turtle Rock. I really hope that they're taking notes with all this criticism, man. They really need to, because it's not like this is mindless criticism. These are all valid criticisms, man. Like the art style, the dialogue, the sound design too, because the sound design in this game is definitely on the weaker side. I just hope that they're taking notes of all this, because it's not mindless. There's definitely some valid criticism here. There's some mindless ones there. There's some mindless ones, but for the most part, it's all definitely warranted. It's all definitely warranted, and you see what I'm talking about? Like you hear survivors dying, like on the radio. You guys can't hear it because the game audio, but you can see it with the dialogue. Survivors dying over the radios, killing themselves. Like that stuff is good. That's what I'm saying. Like this first act, it's like they set the tone perfectly, but then the rest of the game, it's like, man, like what happened? Like you'd think that the rest of the game was just written by an entirely different team. The way that it just switches up like that. Yeah, man. I just hope that they're taking notes. I think I'm gonna make a video on Evolve too, because that was made by this was made by Turtle Rock 2. That came before this game, Evolve. I can't remember much from that game. I know I played it as a kid back in 2016, but I can't remember much from it. So I actually just got a disc for that game. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna install that, and then I'm gonna probably make a video on that once I get this audio issue fixed up. I don't know. It might persist for a couple more videos, but I will get that fixed at some point. I will get that fixed at some point. Yeah. Yeah, this is another problem. It's like a lot of these levels, they just go for the same blue sky, just blue overall. It's like there's not enough variety in like the time of day that the levels are set at. None of that. The DLCs fixed that though. DLCs did fix that. But yeah, like I said, I just hope that they're taking a lot of this criticism to heart, because it's a lot of things that, like, I feel like Turtle Rock as a studio, they have the right idea, but their execution is just, it's not there, man. Now Evolve, their execution was kind of there. It's just that 2K fucked everything up because they had all these microtransactions and shit, and so it just fucked the whole game's reputation up. But it sucks what happened to that game, and it sucks what happened to Back 4 Blood, because this game suffered the same fate as like Battlefront 2 or something, where it's like the game was finally starting to get good, and then they decided to end it. It's like, why the fuck would you do that? No, they ended the support to focus on Battlefield 2042, and we already know how that fucking game turned out. I mean, me personally, I think the game was fun, but I mean, it's still a bad Battlefield game at the end of the day. But yeah, um, I think this game, Back for Blood, it actually had a lot of potential. Honestly, I know people will say that it was destined to fail, and the Krobby Cat video, because as soon as that Krobby Cat video, or well, actually, as I like to call him, Krobby shit, because of his that damn Resident Evil 4 video he did, which is terrible. Yeah, the video Krobby shit made on this game, he has some good points. Like, as soon as that video came out, man, I was like, oh yeah, it's over. I just knew it was over from the second that video came out. I knew it was over for this game. And people will say that this game was destined to fail. I don't think that. I think this game actually had a lot of potential. Like, if this game, and I feel like it was mostly because Turtle Rock is a small studio to be making AAA games. I feel like if this game had a bigger budget, I think it could have been better in a lot of areas if it had a bigger budget. Like, I can see the vision in some areas of this game. I can see the vision of what they were going with, but a lot of that vision, a lot of the ideas, they just didn't live up. Like, in terms of like the world building, and just the characters, and even the gameplay itself. Like, I see what they were going with, but a lot of it didn't live up, unfortunately. And I hope that they don't abandon this, because I feel like Back for Blood, like I said, it has a lot of potential, and I hope whatever game this is, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a new. I don't know if it's going to be a fully original game. Some people are saying it's going to be a fully original game. Some people are saying it's going to be a Back for Blood 2. I just hope they don't abandon this, because they had something. They had potential here, and I wouldn't want to see them abandon it like that. I wouldn't want to see them abandon it. And yeah, I wouldn't want to see them abandon it, because it has a lot of potential, and it would just suck to see that go to waste. It would suck seeing that go to waste. Yeah, it would suck. Take a sip of my fucking water. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Why the fuck did I say I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day? Call it a day. I'm not white. That doesn't even sound like something I would say. But yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I don't know why I just bought some shit from here if I'm calling it a day, but yeah, I think I'm gonna just call it a day. Yeah, I might do a part 2 on this video. I might do a video in this format on some other games, talking about stuff I like, talking about stuff I dislike, just talking about the game in general. That's something I've been wanting to do for a while now, but I didn't have the hardware to sort of do it. But yeah, yeah, I know this. Yeah, I know this didn't have no audio. Again, I'm sorry about that. I'm still trying to get that fixed up. It might, like I said, the issue might persist for the rest of my videos, but I'm gonna get it fixed soon enough. But yeah, just wanted to talk about this game since it's a very decisive one. And yeah, this has been 40K Kidlock, and I will see you guys in the next video.